What's going on, guys? It's 5:15 in the morning. I'm already up. I showered. I'm going to show you guys how to build your dream body in 2025. I'm going to take you through my day and show you how I do it with a busy schedule from 5 in the morning to legitimately 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to show you guys how I get my training in, how I get my meals in, what it consists of, but I'm going to show you how you can get your dream body while still running through a busy schedule in 2025. It's 5 in the morning. I already did my push-ups, but I'm going to show you guys what I do. I'm honestly running a few minutes late. I have a new client at 6 in the morning. I'm running her through a free pre-workout to show her what I'm about. This is how I usually start my morning. Rolling out of bed, immediately into 50 push-ups. I was doing 100, but my shoulders got trashed, so I had to cut down to 50. But I already did 50. I'll do 20 more. But I already banged them out this morning. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys what it takes and how to get jacked while being super busy. All right, that's how we're starting it. I'll see you guys at work. In between clients real quick, I won't eat until about 8 a.m. So hydration's a big thing. I've crushed about 3 waters. At about 7 a.m., I'll switch to my creatine and electrolytes. For creatine, or for electrolytes, we'll toss the LMNT in the water. And then for a scoop of creatine Cage HCl, it's my favorite creatine, but toss a scoop of that in to get the body moving. Hydration's a huge part when you're on your feet all day. Check back in when we're eating. Just had my 7 a.m. client. I got him out about 10 minutes early, but to crush an overnight oats to get something in my stomach, and then can't really see it, but a black espresso. So black shot of espresso. We got some overnight oats to get it going. I usually eat at 9 because I tend to train at 10. Today I have a 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and then I'll eat right before I go into training. But this is some quick oats, quick espresso to get it going. Let's run it. Or this is my 8 a.m. It's Miles. He's doing some parallel tucking, sits, some holds. The biggest difference with our training is our intensity is so much higher. And that's what it really comes down to, who you're training with. So many people are in the gyms on their phones, and it's a social hour. Whereas he comes in with his headphones on, we run it up. The workout you can get in under an hour at a high intensity is absolutely incredible. People come in, they think they're in shape, then they work out at the higher intensity. When the bar's raised, when you have a set program that maps out exactly what you're doing, and it attacks your weakness to get bigger, look better for summer, build your dream body, whatever it may be, but the intensity is levels above. Miles having the ball now, and so we set it up. So we're not trying to kill him, but it's to bring the intensity up. When intensity rises, that's when you adapt. That's when you see adaptations. That's when your body changes. So many of you have the same programs, work out at the same intensity, never switch it up. He's already into number 2. But it's at a higher intensity, minimal rest. We're getting him cut up for summer. We're doing some handstand and some core work. And he's absolutely shot. But bring up your intensity. The level of intensity will change the whole entire game. Something so simple as put your phone down for the hour. You can turn up your music, put the phone down, and just go to work. Bring up the intensity. You'll see results. Just finished drinking my cup of coffee. I delay my caffeine intake till like 9 a.m. every morning. Because when you wake up, your cortisol levels spike. So I give them a few hours to cool down. Because if you wake up and go right to caffeine, you have a midday crash. So I just finished my coffee, just about 9:30. Have 2 more rounds with my 9 a.m. client, and then we're going to get into strength training. But I wake up, crush hydration. Hydration matters so much when you're on your feet all day. And then I slowly sip my coffee about 2 hours after I wake up. And then that gives me the boost. Well, once I get the caffeine boost, I'm up for the rest of the day. I don't roll over and go straight to caffeine unless I'm rolling over and going straight into exercise. Delay your caffeine, hydrate, then consume caffeine, and you won't have your midday crash. Just finished my cup of coffee, gonna finish my 9 a.m., and I'm pumped to lift some weights at 10. Out here with my 9 o'clock client, Ellie. We're over here getting some steps in before we do some strength work. Elliot, what would you say? How do you build your dream body in 2025? Your meals need to be dialed. You need to have a eating schedule. You need to take 2 hours. That's all it takes is 2 hours out of your day on a Sunday to cook your meals for the whole week. That way you don't need to cook. You do your shopping on Sunday. Everything is ready to go. So your meals need to be dialed. You have to have an eating schedule. And you got to strength train 3 to 4 days a week at a high intensity. And then prioritize sleep. Get into REM sleep. You'll speed it up. But I could make this video 20 minutes. I'm going to show you guys what I do and how I have my dream body and how I'm still working on it every day while working 12, 14-hour days and how you can do it too. But that's all it is. That and avoid alcohol because alcohol kills gains. It's really that simple. Meal prep, eat food, be on an eating schedule. It doesn't need to be plain and boring. It can be good food, train at a high intensity, strength train 3 to 4 days a week, get your steps in, prioritize sleep, and avoid alcohol. And you can literally make your body however you want it to look. But it doesn't happen in 4 weeks. It takes time. 4 weeks, you'll see progress. I have a 12-week program that changes lives, and it's because it takes 10 weeks to reconstruct a habit and to get a habit going in somebody's life. Once you're on a system for 10 weeks consistently, you don't just fall off it. It's the first 10 weeks where you find excuses to fall off. That's why I have my best thing I have is a 12-week program because I'm not trying to help you gain 10 pounds and lose it or lose 10 pounds and gain it. I want the habits, everything to fall into place. So when you gain it, it stays on you and you continue to grow. When you lose it, it stays off you. But that's what it's all about. I'm going to run Ellie through a good workout. Then I'm going to eat my meal and get to training. Let's go. All right, it's just around 10 o'clock. I've had a bunch of clients this morning. This is what we got for the first meal. Can't really see it well. I'll show you it after. We got 3 eggs, 2 servings of chicken sausage, and I love avocados, crushing avocado. So this is my first real meal at about 10 a.m. And this will get the juices going for my 10:30, 10:45 lift. A lot of people can't eat right before a lift. I have no problem with it at all. And the whole point of it is prepping the meals. Prepping the meals is the biggest thing. Look at this breakfast I got. Look at that. All right. First meal, 10 a.m. Then we're going to get into some training. So about to delete this, crush some water. Then we're about to run it. This is meal 1. Have had clients from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now we're going to eat and get into some training. Let's go. Can't wait to show you guys what we're doing for training today. It's a new phase. We go cycle through a new phase every 3 weeks. And then we add a deload week, which is always something different. So we got a new phase of Thursday, which is lower body today. So let's do it. So you guys are going to hear me talk a lot about meal prepping. Obviously, I'm eating this right now. The macros in this are about 50 grams of carbs. We got easily over 50 grams of protein. And then we're in the high 20s, low 30s for the fat range. And like this looks like it took 30 minutes to make. I make oats on Sundays. I put a serving and a half in each container. And then I cook a bunch of breakfast chicken sausage. And then I section it all up. All I do is make the 3 eggs the night before. I wake up, grab the avocado off the counter, go cut it at work. Like this looks like a crazy meal. And it literally took me as long as it takes you to cook 3 eggs every night. I cook it at the same time I'm heating up my dinner. And so meal prepping's the biggest thing. Obviously, it's a force. Like, I hate doing it. And I'm getting to a point now where I'm going to start paying somebody to prep my meals. But it is a necessity. You see all like the factor to go meals. It's different when you can make what you want and have it match your goals and needs. But that's where you lose everybody. To build your dream body, you need to have your diet absolutely dialed. Then it gets to a point where I can eat whatever I want now. Like, not whatever I want, but I'm so consistent on my meals. If I want to go have a slice of pizza, I can't eat pizza because I have celiac disease. But if I want to go have a burger with fries, like a real burger and not some fast food BS, then I can do it. And it's not going to kill me. It's not going to affect how I look because I'm so dialed on the meals. But this is where I lose everybody. Oh, I don't want to cook on Sunday. If you have 2 hours for yourself, how I describe it to my clients is break up your week.
there is 168 hours in a week, I think. You don't have 5 hours out of that whole week for yourself. Like 2 to prep, 3 to exercise, 4 to exercise, 5 to exercise. You don't have 5 to 7. 7 if you're an overachiever. I get 7 hours of exercise and time for myself in on Monday. But it's like you don't have 5 hours out of the 168 for yourself. And that's where your priorities are crooked. What do you need to do to change to look a certain way? Building your dream body, it has disciplines. It has disciplines and non-negotiables, but it is so easy when you have a blueprint. We have a blueprint, and all you do is follow it. You have 5 hours self for your week. You can make your body look however you want it to look. And the difference between me and you is I'm crazy disciplined. And that's all. And I don't know if I was built like that. I don't know if I get that from college wrestling, but I get up 10 things on my plate for Sunday. I will still make time to meal prep, and that's the difference. Making time to meal prep and train and for yourself. 5 in the morning to go train on a Sunday, then I'm going to do it. And you know why? Because I like how I look. I like how when I walk into a room, it shows I'm secure. It shows I'm disciplined. It shows I take care of myself. You can feel my aura. You can feel my energy, how I talk. All that starts with exercise. It's not always full of myself. I'm confident because I put in work into myself every single day. All my energy goes into myself, and you can call it selfish, but that's what it takes to build your dream body. Like, you have to be selfish. I'm at the age where I can be selfish right now. In 10 years, I may not be able to. So it's like, why wouldn't I be selfish? Put all my energy into my business, my health, my wealth, my relationships. It's like, it's that simple. But meal prepping's the biggest thing. I'm going to show you guys what else I eat throughout the day. But this is meal 1. I've had a snack this morning, overnight oats, and I'll crush meal 2 right after my workout. So we'll see you in a bit. Just crushed all that food, feeling a little full. But now I go on about 3-4 laps to digest. So we go out, get some steps in. But point is, I take these laps to digest my food, get my legs moving, get my body moving, and get my mind right. You guys go into the gym and you jump into a lift. My warm-up with my boss, training partner, is so intense. Like, we're sweating before we get into the lift. We prep every single one of our little muscles that we're going to use for the big lift. We don't go in and say, all right, we're squatting, warm up with the bar. No. We prep our hamstrings, we prep our quads, we do hip work, we do adductor work, we get a lower back firing, our core on. Like, there's a process and there's levels to the game. And it's like, so many of you go in, walk on the treadmill, okay, cool. Like, you don't prep any of the muscles you get into. Cool, we're benching, let's go bench. It's like, you're not actually warm until like your last set, even if you think you are. I find myself having better numbers, like the second or third set, even when I prep all my muscles. So it's like, your warm-up is so big, but right now I get my mind right because this isn't a social hour either. We have an hour and a half to train, and we train hard for an hour and a half. Yeah, we talk, we exchange ideas. We're not in there, doing X, Y. We're in there to work. We go in, we prep our body, we train hard, and then we stretch, cool down, and get out. And it's like, there are levels to the game, but take your warm-up seriously. We don't just jump in. I take 4 laps to get my mind right because this is my time to get after it. Lock in, flip that switch, bring the intensity to another level, and show it. It's time to train. Let's go. That's a squat.
What's going on, guys? Just finished up lift. We got meal number 2. We just got 8 ounces of lean ground beef, 90-10, and then we got 2 servings of white rice to keep the carbs up. Because I like looking thick rather than looking lean. I like having bigger arms and like a thick 6-pack to being like small arms, lean, cut up. I like looking thick, so I double up on my carbs on almost all my meals. Not my snacks, but almost all my meals I'm doubled up on my carbs, but I'm going to show you guys what we got here and then crush it, head home, get some more work done. This is all it is. Nothing pretty. Definitely not pretty. And I don't care if it's plain. Like my boss eats some crazy prepped meal every day that his wife or girlfriend makes him. I don't care that it's the plain. I don't care that I eat the same thing every day. To me, it's fuel. I eat to win, and how I look, I don't really care how it tastes. Sometimes I put some sauce in it, but you can prep some pretty meals, some cute meals, whatever you want to call them. It just takes more time. I don't care, so I make plain, simple shit. If you want to incorporate, put some peppers, some onions, all that stuff in there, you can do that. It just takes a little more time. Me personally, I just don't care, so I just eat it plain, eat it quick, eat it cold. What's going on? Just go home from work a little bit. The thing about being a full-time strength coach is I have weird breaks throughout the day, so I got about 2.5 hours off, home, shower, change, snacking on some peanuts, keep my fats and protein up because I'm a little hungry. About to just shut the phone and camera down and try and pump out 2 hours of just being focused. Put my phone on the other side of the room, get some work done because I feel wicked behind and stressed out. But I like the stress and all that stuff, and it's all part of it. It means I'm doing something right. So I'm going to shut this down, tap in, and I'll pick up phone. I go to eat again, break that down, go over my last 2 to 3 meals of the night, and then I'll break down the 5 to 6 most important factors to build your dream body and how we're going to do it. What's going on, guys? It's about 4 o'clock. Got crush some focus work. I'm eating another meal. We got chicken sausage, only a half serving of rice because I'm going to probably crush 2 to 3 of these meals tonight. Probably only 2 of them. But I'm going to wrap this up because this isn't about me eating. This is about me showing you how to build your dream body in 2025. I've helped over 100 plus clients change their life forever. Get wins, visible wins, transformations. But I've helped people lose 50 to 60 pounds, gain 20 to 30 pounds of muscle. Myself putting on 50 plus pounds of muscle. I've done it for over 100 people. I've helped them change their life in a positive way through exercise, fitness, nutrition, accountability is a huge one, and just reconstructing your habits and disciplines. But to build your dream body in 2025, there's about 4 to 5 key factors. There's 160 hours in a week. To build your dream body, take 7 of those hours minimum. Take 7 of those hours, and you can find them. If you need to wake up early, if you need to go to bed late, you can find 7 hours out of the week for yourself. And 2 of those hours are cooking. I'm not talking about 7 hours exercising. Cook your meals, meal prep everything. Do not eat out. And mind you, this isn't something where you need to do it forever. If you lock in and focus for 12 weeks, you can make your physique be unrecognizable. So lock in for 12 weeks, cook all your meals. You can still have a cheat meal every now and again, but cook all of your meals. Have them set up. They can be as fancy as you want them or as boring as this. Cook all of your meals, meal prep, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have your snacks prepped, okay? That's one of the biggest things. Step 1 is nutrition. Fitness. Strength train 4 days a week.
I would say 3 to 4, but realistically, strength train 4 to 5 days a week. We'll say 4 because some of the fittest people I know only train 4 days a week. Strength train 4 days a week and have a customized program that is for you, not a program that some bodybuilder uses or a guy going into the UFC uses. A custom program for you to help you reach your goal. So that's nutrition, that's fitness, sleep. Prioritize your sleep. Get 7 to 8 hours sleep. Sleep makes a huge difference on your recovery. Your recovery makes you grow. It helps you jump levels. I went a time where I was so stressed out in college wrestling, only sleeping 5+ hours, and my recovery was shot. And it affects your mental game, but also how you look. Prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours sleep every single night. If that means you have to be in bed at 9 o'clock at night, get in bed at 9 o'clock at night. I'm young and I'm still in bed every single night at 9 o'clock at night. On the weekends, I'll stay up a little later to get work done with my friends. But it's like we prioritize your sleep. And the last one, honestly, is avoid alcohol consumption. It's hard to do it in this society we live in, but avoid it for a bit. Take a detox. Take a few weeks off. You don't need to go drink every weekend. Drinking kills 2 to 3 days of your progress from in the gym. So many people I know aren't seeing the progress they want in the gym, and it's because they drink every weekend. Take a few weeks off of the alcohol, 12 weeks off, and you will become unrecognizable. I have done it. I have the proof. I make life-changing transformations with me and my team. Gaining weight, gaining 20 pounds to losing 20 pounds, whatever it may be. But it's those basic 4 steps that can take you levels above everybody else. Strength train 4 to 5 days a week. Get your steps in every single day. Meal prep. Cook your meals. Prioritize sleep and avoid alcohol. With those things, you can create your dream body in 2025, no matter how busy you are. I'm about to head out to work because I got 3 more clients tonight and I got to go make that money. And then I got to get back to my online clients. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's build our dream bodies in 2025. Let's rock.